I got an order for a banana yesterday, so figured I'd do that one live for you. I got the point all pulled out. It's in the annealer. The annealer is sitting at 1100 degrees right now. So this is just going to start clear. And then I'm going to add some brown frit for like the brown lines. It's just crushed up little pebbles of glass, basically. So I'm going to add like one line at a time, and then I'll dump yellow and put the yellow throughout the whole thing. So just dump a little in. I'm going to shake it so it's kind of spread out. Start melting the brownies. Normally I would be rolling it, but I just want these brown spots like a banana has. Brown's done. Just kind of randomness, just like a banana would be. And now I'm just going to dump yellow and cover the rest of it with a yellow. I write down my orders every day, and today when I wrote down banana, every time I write down banana, I sing that Gwen Stefani song. This shit is banana. Alright, melt in all that yellow. And I use this just because there's no handle on this side, and it's kind of a big piece of glass. It helps just hold it up so my right hand doesn't get so tired. Make sure every millimeter of this is covered in color so it looks like a banana. I don't want any clear on there. I gotta add a little more yellow. Misshapen, so I'm just going to give it a roll on the graphite pad. Alright, now I need to close this hole where I was dumping the color in. I'm going to roll it down and put a handle on the other end. Good work. Hope you make a million. I do too. Thank you. It's graphite. All the tools and glass blowing are made of graphite. 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 Start shaping the actual banana shape. want to get all that Sprit melted in. So all that color, I want it to be one with the clear. Melting everything in. Really hot. I know when it's melted in because all the texture that I see in the fridge, that'll be gone. Give it a push. I can shake the banana shake. Oh, I have to taper down the other end first like I did with the mouthpiece. I gotta do that first. And I gotta taper this side down. Both ends of the banana right. Now I can make it longer and look like an actual banana. So I'm just going to get the whole thing really hot. Glad I finally made it live. If you have big one or I'll post my website in the comments for you. But yeah, that's a good shape. That's a really good shape. I know it looks orange, but it'll be bright yellow. You can see on both ends how it's cooled down and the yellow's popping. And then you can kind of see those brown lines and dots popping out. Fuck yeah. Am I allowed to comment while it's going? Is that a thing? No, I can't. Well, I'll add it to the comments after I post the live to my website. So I'm just going to cut this handle off that I put on, and then I'm going to push the bowl. Where I'm cutting it off here is going to be where the choke is. I'm not going to put a choke on the side. It's going to be at the end. I don't know why I did that. So I'll worry about the choke later. I want to pop the bowl first. Don't keep throwing the glass. So the bowl, I want it to be like here, not on this side because you won't be able to see it. So that side of the curve. go back and forth trying to pop that hole so the glass is flowing even. When the glass is really hot, it's a liquid, not a solid anymore. So I gotta make sure I let it flow both ways so I have an even bowl. So now I'm just gonna run the flame around that hole I just popped. And then I'll take my graphite rod and push the bowl. And I just realized I need to add brown to either end of the stem. That's okay, I can add the brown at the end to make it more realistic. So after I get this really wicked hot, I'm going to give it one quick puff and it'll solidify the size of that bowl hole so it doesn't like get really small or really big when I push it. That's a good push. Now I can just blast it if there's any weird lines. If I want the hole to be smaller, I can blast it in the flame, it'll shrink it up. If I want it bigger, I can take this tungsten pick and just kind of ream it out. And I always like to give it just a, make sure it's round. Cool. So I'm going to pop this back in my annealer that is sitting at 1100 degrees. That black box right there. And I'm just going to wait maybe 5-10 minutes and then I'll be able to finish up, pop the choke out, and that's about it. It's a pretty simple piece. Should I show you how I take a pipe off of the handle? I don't think I've done that yet, and I have one ready to go. Oh man, I get marks on my face from those glasses. Hot potato, that's for sure, and I'm a baked potato. You should. Alright, let's do it. So, I've got a little chillum ready to take off. I'm just going to add some textured lines, and then I'll show you how I remove it from the handle. I really like putting texture in my pipes. It's fun to run your fingers up and down. So I just took this graphite, this is called a butter knife, and it's going to be probably impossible to see, but I just put like 3 textured lines in there. I'm going to flash the whole thing. Typically, if I do any more work on it, I pop it back in the annealer, but if I flash the whole thing, we're good to go. So this is called a claw, and that's how you remove everything from the handle. Well, that's how I remove everything from the handle. So I'm just going to give this a flash in the flame, because it's sitting at 68 degrees in here, and that is fucking freezing compared to this thing. And if I didn't flash it, it would just crack when I went like this. So clap it up, tighten this little doodah right there, and then I can just take her off. When I first started, I definitely had pieces crack on the claw, but poo-poo-poo, it's been pretty good lately. So pull it, and you'll see it's kind of just a point. So I need to pick that open. You pick the glass so thin that it just wants to open on itself. One of the hardest things I've ever had to learn blowing glass. It took me 45 minutes the first time I did that. It took me, what, 30 seconds that time? Not even. So once you've got the hole, I take my graphite rod, make it round, and then I just use the side of this graphite pad on my torch, make it flat, and then poker again, make it round, And then once that cools down enough, I found out the hard way at camp trying to melt beer bottles. Temp is everything. Temperature is everything. Thermal shock is real. So, I have a Kevlar glove that's actually doubled up. So it's 2 Kevlar gloves. They're each 400 degree resistant, so if I use 2. Undo this. And then I just open up the claw, have it in my hand, and I pop it in here, in the back. That's all she wrote. Alright. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the comments and interacting. It's much more fun when people comment. What state are you in? Oh, I'm in Minnesota. What state are you in? If you don't mind. Oh yeah, I don't mind. Any more quick questions before I get on with my day? Hey, nice catch. Hey, Bill. Glad you caught me. I'm actually wrapping up right now. But if you have any questions, shoot them off. I'll wait about a minute and then I'll wrap this up. If you're wondering what the torch is running on, I'll explain that real quick. So basically, there's 4 knobs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Both propane are on this side. Both oxygen are on the left side. We've got a middle flame. Depending how you mix the oxygen and propane, it can make it very strong or very fluffy. And then you've got the outside oxygen and propane, which makes it much hotter. You can really melt stuff down that way. Is there some special kind of media glass to do this? Yes, so this is borosilicate glass. When I'm doing vases, so like, here's an example of a cup I made. This is soft glass or limestone glass. So completely different. That is a whole different studio. You know how they have like those 5-foot metal pipes? I blow that kind of glass as well. Obviously not here. This is a lamp working studio, and that would be a soft glass studio. So this is Boro. To go way too long answering your question. That's awesome. Thank you. All right. I'm going to head out. The sun's out, and I want to wrap up working. So thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. I'll post my website in the comments. Subscribe. Giveaway at 1,000 subscribers.